I do this from time to time, and I would like to explain to you the difference between Bulldog Nation and Bulldog Mafia, and use an example of Chuck Holbrook, the underboss of the Bulldog Mafia, and give him oracle status. Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation. Bulldog Nation is all of our fans. If you see America the way we see it, which remember is this: God, capitalism, the Constitution, American resilience, we love America, we're just like Donald Trump. The difference between us and all those people that do that is we fight for justice for the little guy, and in doing that, we run up against the Republican establishment all day freaking long because they don't give a damn about the little guy when it comes to that. They want to use you for your gun-loving, patriotic-waving ways, but then when it comes to giving you some justice, they don't. That's what Bulldog Nation is, and if you're a fan of that. The Bulldog Mafia is, I joke that it's the enforcement arm of the Bulldog Nation, but the Bulldog Mafia is my closest knit of buddies. They serve as, they do a lot of quote unquote dirty work. They do a lot of, they're like my knights. They do, they're part of my security team. They're part of my inner circle. And they do a lot of dirty work. However, I'm going to use an example. If you're a member of the Bulldog Mafia, you get even special treatment than Bulldog Nation. Remember, if you're a member of Bulldog Nation, you get access to me 24/7, 365 for whatever you need. My brother Thad's wife, Sharon's funeral was yesterday from 10 to 12. And he texted me and he said, man, I was a little worried about, I hear that people, burglarize homes when you have a funeral. And I said, don't worry about it. I'll send somebody over. He said, okay, I appreciate that. You're going to love this story, Chuck. So at 10 o'clock, Chuck goes over to Thad's house and he sits. And I told Chuck, just go there from 10 to 12 because that was the public announcement that was in the newspaper. Well, after the 12 o'clock service, they went to another family member's house for a while. So Chuck sent me a text. It was like pretty late in the day or like 2 o'clock or something. He goes, I just want you to know I'm still here and nobody's back. I said, Chuck! I said, you could have gone. He said, it only had to be till 12. And Chuck says, no, that's not our way. I'm going to stay here until they get back to make sure. So it was like 3:40, 2:40, I forgot when it was. It was later in the afternoon when Thad finally gets back. Chuck's still there, and you're going to love the punchline, Chuck. Thad sends me a text. He goes, man, he said, I feel like my house was just guarded by the mafia. I said, it was Thad, Bulldog Mafia. So it's a great example of how the underboss, Chuck Holbrook, takes care of things. And he did it himself. It wasn't even assigned to a capo. And of course, he can work while he's there doing what he's doing. But anyway, I just want to give oracle status to Chuck Holbrook, the underboss of the Bulldog Mafia.